EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays. In this case, two teams that rely on those explosives. Game and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep downfield as often as you can.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go. Go.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run, and it's also a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Back to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. They're going to go right back to Henry. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Watch one. Here we go. Ready?
He'll try and run for this with Henry. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
On the ready? Come on, set.
From the gun, it's Young. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Second down and 8. They'll turn and hand this one off. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Past midfield to the 45. Up. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Check, pink. Here we go. Set. Strike. Check, strike. Check.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Up the sideline to the 40. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
Ready.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. And a short gain there, down only to the 48.
Okay, right.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Young. The second down throw is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And this time, he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
One final throw before the break. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've come to halftime here in Foxborough with the Patriots on top as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set, ready.
They'll send their tight end left.
Ready.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Jones motioning here.
Hut, hut.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Ready, ready.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Set.
On the handoff, it's Henry. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Cycle.
They'll go. Young. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Pats 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Up, 3. Ready.
They'll give it. Going left. There's Henry. 2nd and a yard.
Come on, set. Set.
They'll run it with Henry. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Ready up. Blue check.
Handoff running left is Henry. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, New England. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line, a pickup of 7. They'll throw out of the gun. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. This is Henry. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's got another one. Derrick Henry, touchdown Patriots. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's a 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. And he'll be taken down.
Look how everybody moves in sync on this play, Mike. You have the linemen hitting their pull blocks, the guys on the outside working one-on-one. They clear just enough room to let him hit it, and next thing you know, picks up the 1st down.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But he'll gather it back in. 2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point is up and through. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Here's Henry. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. So it's a win for the Patriots. And right away you can point to the turnover battle.